And it also conceptually cut through a lot of spiritual beliefs, like a lot of things that I had invested in as though they were real, that I realized that's just a set of beliefs. So yeah, the question is, what did death give me? Last year, a close friend of mine died, and to be fair, it was pretty shit, and still something I'm dealing with, and something that will, I feel like, echo through my life for a long time. But having gained a bit of distance from it now, it definitely has brought some really profound gifts. And like it's like I can actually see the Grim Reaper, like the archetype of death, and it's like swinging like a sword or a scythe through my life, and really ripped through my tolerance for bullshit, like in my own life, like not other people, not like fuck you, you're bullshit, but like my own bullshit. It really cut through and sort of reminded me how temporary everything is. And yeah, one, like putting up with things that I don't really want, being dishonest with myself in terms of investing time and energy and stuff that is like, kind of what I want, but not fully, but kind of enough. Like it was just like, nah, we don't have time for that. And it also conceptually cut through a lot of spiritual beliefs, like a lot of things that I had invested in as though they were real, that I realized that's just a set of beliefs. For example, any beliefs about the structure of afterlife, or where souls go, or if they even exist, or how a being crosses thresholds and all that stuff. I really saw myself at the beginning going, yeah, he's going to be in this place and I'm going to talk to him and like it really ripped through a lot of that stuff in terms of like, fuck, I don't know. So that, the gift that death gave me was a deep initiation into the mystery of like, I've just assumed this framework because that's real handy to believe in. And actually, if I knew that was true, I wouldn't even be dealing with death. What is actually terrifying but also real is the mystery of not knowing. And I feel that death forced me into that. And interestingly, how many spiritual teachings became just dull to me after that. I was like, that's another aspirin so people aren't scared of dying. That's another one. That's a really new school, sophisticated one that gives you something to believe in after you die. It's like, fuck, man, you might not exist. Also, kind of a trust in anything to do with like prophecy or any idea that I know what's going to happen really got shook and got challenged. And I'm mega grateful for that because I feel like it's actually freed me up. And what's really interesting is I've gone a lot deeper into magical practice, ceremonial magic rituals since then, but I've dropped a lot of magical thinking. So childlike assumptions that I control the outcomes on a large scale, I've released, which doesn't mean I don't believe that my intention doesn't have huge power to shape things, but the framework of like, this wouldn't happen to you because you're a nice person and you're my friend and all my friends are protected. It's like, that's not actually true. Like, all your friends are going to die. Everyone you know is going to die. And as horrific as that sometimes seems, there's actually a resting in like, that's like the leveler of all this. Like if I operate knowing that, then the choices that I make, where I choose to spend my time, where I choose to spend my energy, and also what I allow myself to believe in is so much more clear and more purified. So I think that in all those ways, death kind of woke me up.